Okay, so we're back inside, and that was your garden. Everyone's here. Charlene. Say hi, Charlene.
Hi.
And the dogs.
Hi, dogs.
Dogs. And the Vitamix. So let's start talking. Let's start making this stuff. So the most important ingredient is the turmeric. Now, why coconut oil and why black pepper? So I think I'll use this size today just for a batch. Yesterday, and again, I've got a broken back as we speak right now. Anterior self-fusing vertebrae, all kinds of bone spurs. I mean, maybe I'll put in some, edit in some shots of my spine and CT scans. I've never seen a doctor go pale before, but I did this week when I looked at it. So right in there, just one root, turmeric at the bottom. The coconut oil is full, but it's 85 degrees outside, so it's oil. Normally this stuff is kind of like the consistency of candle wax and or I don't know, beeswax or something, but you need a tablespoon of that.
Do you put bread in it?
No, I do not put bread in it. I will explain what the bread is for. There are some things I want to enjoy in my life. This smoothie is delicious. It's one of them. And the quarter teaspoon of black pepper you need with the turmeric so that it absorbs in your system tastes way better not in the smoothie. Trust me, this is fruit juices and citruses and things like that. Okay, so one-handed here. Let's see if we can do this. Half a lemon. I will also take a peeler and I will zest this lemon, which I use for my tea. Charlene's going to take over. She's going to start shooting. You're going to get to see my nice mast cell face again. Get my pro because it's sexy. Alright, so here we got the lemon balm and the chocolate mint that I picked in the garden. Hun, you got to hold it sideways like that. And then, oh, is this going to be all messed up? So let's throw that in. That's all my fresh herbs. Now, these have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, so that's why they're in there. And they taste fantastic. We've got mint and lemon balm. This has been washed. I don't care about the seeds. I don't care about the white pulp. We got the juice. Mostly what I'm going for is the zest. Now I'm going to use this in my tea, and we'll talk about and do a video on the naturopathic both Gatorade and medicinal tea, which has holy basil and a bunch of other amazing stuff and minerals. Ever since I started that, I've had so much more energy. Maybe we'll talk about pregnenolone and some other things. Body needs fats, healthy fats, and a lot of problem with autoimmune is fatigue. Coconut oil is not only an incredibly powerful anti-inflammatory, but with the right hormones, it provides your body with the healthy cholesterols to give you all of your healthy adrenals. Make your own steroids instead of taking prednisone, which will turn your bones into oatmeal, as it has done to mine. I don't know if you can see all that zest there that we got on the board. Yes, no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, this is for my tea, 1.5 lemons. And Charlene will attest to you that rules my life. I probably drink 4. In fact, where's my tea? I'm kind of thirsty. I probably drink 4 of these a day. And I've got 2 of these pitchers rolling almost all the time. This is caffeine black tea, but I also do a green tea with a lot of the trace minerals in it. Okay. No sugar in this for me because the fruit juice is really sweet enough for me, and that's enough. Now let's talk about juices that go in this. So we've got the coconut oil, I've got the turmeric, black pepper isn't in play. I've already kind of given away the secret about that. I don't want it in here because I want it to taste good, right? Who wants black pepper in their beautiful mint lemon juice smoothie? Charlene likes blueberry juice, so I buy blueberry juice. I like the darkest purple fruit juices I can get, so I buy pomegranate or acai. I love acai. Charlene does not. She's making a grimacing face right now. So she likes her blueberry. I brought this out just so you can see it. I'm going to put pomegranate. Now there's oil in here, which is liquid oil, which is going to turn into a solid pretty quickly. I will also, if I need, use some of my tea, either my medicinal Gatorade or my black medicinal tea that I do, and I'll give you the recipe for that in another video here. We'll talk about lemon balm and dried lemon balm and those things. So what I want to do is start emulsifying this. It's going to make a big racket. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. And what you'll see in the bottom of the Vitamix is streaking of white, and that's that coconut oil going from liquid to solid. Now Vitamix will make soup, like hot soup, which as a chef kind of is like just, look, I guess you got to make a shortcut, but you're going to cook soup by heating it up with friction in a blender, whatever. But what it is going to do is give us enough friction to heat this up enough so that that coconut oil emulsifies and gets in there and isn't just chunks stuck to the side and we don't get it into our bodies where we need it. So now, if you ever saw my post on maximum smoothie retention at Charlene's house, it's kind of like gun safety. I had the lid off. I was almost certain where I'd left this, and I did not know that the previous user, who was not me, but lived at Charlene's house, had set it on extreme blend into nothingness, black hole, turned it on, and most of my smoothie was on me, the ceiling in the kitchen. So with these Vitamixes, these are like dangerous weapons. Always assume they're going to blow up. Keep the cover on. Try and remember to turn it to 0, have it off, have it on variable, and then turn it on. And then it's going to start to chop and grind. I'm going to give it a little speed. You got a half a lemon in there with seeds and chunks and all that stuff, so it's all got to chop up and incorporate. Let it do its work. It smells amazing. Well, it's turning frothy. It's getting emulsified in there. You can go to high. And we're down to low. And we're nowhere near done yet. We've got our turmeric in, we've got our coconut oil, we don't have our black pepper. We'll talk about how we're going to do that. Let's take a swig of tea. I'm thirsty. Now, what's wrong with this? Can we drink this the way it is? Sure, you can. But again, I want to enjoy something, and honestly, this stuff is delicious. So what I'll do is I'll usually use the Gatorade, but I don't have a batch, so I'm just going to add some tea to this. And remember, we've got our coconut oil emulsified. Hold that shot. I'm going to be back with a bag of blueberries. They're right there. This is the magic of not using editing, but walking to the freezer while someone else holds the camera. And then I'm going to put some blueberries in there. Again, these are dark purple fruits. For people with mast cell, and for anyone, this is huge with eosinophils, which are part of the toxins that happen and acquire in our body with histamine intolerance and mast cell activation. So we really need to think about all of these things and the benefits that they have for us. Blueberries are in, they're frozen. I might add some ice cubes or some other juice. We have a blackberry crush that's a blend. We do that. And that is yummy. Charlene, you've had this before. How's it taste?
It tastes good. I was surprised. I didn't think I would like it. The turmeric by itself is really strong.
Yeah, it is. But with all that other stuff in there, that's kind of why I add the liquid and break it down a little bit. And here we go in a nice dog chewed cup. We're so high class. This is going to turn your stuff yellow. If you don't have a Vitamix, you can use an immersion blender. Now the pepper. Why is the pepper there? Because the active ingredient in turmeric that does all the anti-inflammatory properties is called curcumin. There's the cat going nuts. Curcumin, when you mix it with black pepper, the black pepper allows the body to absorb 2,000% more than if you normally had it in your diet. So when I started doing turmeric, I just heard, oh, turmeric's good for you. So I started getting it, and I was like, yeah, it feels okay. When I started doing the coconut oil and the black pepper, It's more potent than IV Solumedrol, which is the steroid that they give you in chemo infusion centers to reduce the paralysis in your spinal cord when you wake up with lesions all over. So, why the bread, why the tomato, and why a little bit of this? Because popping a quarter teaspoon of ground pepper in your mouth kind of sucks. You can put it on your eggs. I'm just doing this to show you any way that you want. And fresh ground. When you get pre-ground pepper, it's been sitting in someone's warehouse, drying out. All the essential oils are going away. Get yourself a pepper grinder at IKEA for $2. Go to the India store where you buy the turmeric, buy the whole peppercorns. I eat this whole.
How much is on there? How much pepper?
Quarter teaspoon. You can put it on your eggs and drink this.
Can I have a sip?
Yeah. Here. You want to go on camera? You look adorable in your dress. Come on over here. Come on. She really does. Show you this sock today. How's it taste? It's a little spicy.
Yeah, it's very lemony today.
Yeah, well, I'll put the whole lemon in and everything. So,
Cheers.
there it is.
Just don't drink out of the dog chewed side and you're all
Well,
good.
it did go into the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Charlene's still grossed out by that. But, turmeric, changed my life. Sitting here with a broken back, filming this stuff. So I'll tag a whole bunch of people in this, get this up on Facebook, maybe do a YouTube video, edit it. And then hopefully we can do a better one someday because this was kind of ham-fisted and half-assed, but it got the information across. Okay. There you go. That's me. Bye-bye.
Is it